Welcome back to my channel Cheating Stories 911. Today we will hear the story of a strange couple. They have lived together for more than 10 years but are not married and have no intention of getting married. Since then the relationship has broken down. My husband said he would hate me and would not be my friend if we weren't married. My husband, male 35, and I, female 33, have been together since I was 18. We were friends before dating, so maybe I'm having a hard time understanding him. Recently we were having a light-hearted conversation about RMT. We joked about his result, INTJ. He's very introverted, very upfront but has the ability to be very charming. He mentioned he didn't believe mine, INFJ. He said he would probably wouldn't be my friend if we weren't married. He doubled down and said I'm a Disney adult and don't like the same music, so what would he talk about? It caught me off guard. I've always thought of him as friend, possibly my best friend now. I thought he felt the same with me. That's why I've been a bit hurt by what he said. I got quiet after that. I turned away and said, "Okay, you don't have to be my friend." He didn't finish his sentence before storming off. I tried to go to sleep, but I just silently cried instead. I'm trying to sort my feelings out. I'm just wondering if he truly sees me the way he described me. It just feels like he doesn't think there's anything else below the surface to me. I think I hurt my own feelings more because I thought about the effort that I put into gifts for birthdays, Father's Day, etc. I always planned date nights and try to find things he would enjoy doing. I just realized that same effort isn't put in for me. Is this something I should move past? I came home late afternoon after work and gave my daughter a hug. He was making a kissing sound but became upset that I didn't walk over to him and greet him. I'm getting the cold shoulder now. I haven't been as warm either. My petty self wants to do the bare minimum as a partner and even pull back on the amount of love, friendship, and support. Is this something I should ignore? Am I being too sensitive? The boyfriend is impatient to get married. Maybe he has been waiting too long, but Op is not ready. Maybe Op doesn't want to have children, or simply don't want to have marital ties in the relationship. Let's see what people say. Comment 1. He doubled down and said I'm a Disney adult and don't like the same music, so what would he talk about? What does he talk about with you now? Reply. Well, everything that we are open to talk about: frustrations, ambitions, politics, family, work, our daughter, our future. Anything. His father just passed and I was the person he called to come help him. I got there before they picked up the body. If that helps describe how fast he called me. I would think based on those things he would at least think more of me than just a Disney adult. Next comment. Sounds like you're his emotional support. Is it the other way around? Does he show up for you in a time of crisis, or is he frustrated you need him? Reply. I would say there's times I can recall he hasn't been there like I need him. We had an argument once and my grandfather passed the next day and he continued to stay angry with me and not be supportive. Seems like he wanted to stay mad. Comment 2. A lot of women realize too late their husbands actually don't like them. It's weird that they love them but not like them. When they dissect it, it turns out the husband likes what the wife does for them, but take that away and they wouldn't be with their wife if it wasn't for the extras. You should sit your husband down and have the conversation again. Keep questions open-ended and let him talk. I'm afraid you might find he doesn't actually enjoy you as a person. Reply. Unfortunately, this feels very true in my case. I had suicidal thoughts that I was open about with him. He was mad about it and said my daughter needed her mother and was mad at me. He said he couldn't raise her without my help. He's never once asked how or where my thoughts are on the feeling I shared. I never brought it up again. The love for my child is greater than any other feeling I have. He's right, she needs me now, but I'll always need her. Story 2. He got uncomfortable when our conversation topic went to cheating. So hi. I, female 23, have been dating my BF, male 26, for 2 years now. Everything was going amazing between us up until this weird behavior that I received from him today. So, for a little bit more context to the story, my bestie recently found out her now ex has another and has been cheating on her for a couple months now. This info is pretty rough on her, and I'm trying my best to support her, but she lives on another side of the country. I sent her a care package, and we decided that I will visit her as soon as possible and stay at her house for a week. I'm going there tomorrow. So, while I was packing, my BF came to pay me a visit. We spent a couple hours talking, and after some time I changed the conversation topic to cheating. He has no idea that my best friend got cheated on. She told me to not share this info with anyone, so for him the topic seemed kinda random. We did talk about this in the past though, and he always said he despises cheating and proceeded to make fun of cheaters. Well, today went a little bit different. He didn't say anything. He just let me monologue about how I don't understand why people do this kind of stuff as he was watching my face expressions. I noticed how he was peeking at his phone from time to time and keeping it very close to him. I sensed he was uncomfortable and his body got tense. After I finished my rant, he asked me why am I starting this topic now, and I just said, I don't know, why am I? Suspiciously, as I noticed his unusual behavior. Right after that he sent someone a text. Right now he is acting strange, texting someone and barely talking to me. I always trusted him, but something feels off now. I never went through his phone, and now I'm waiting for him to fall asleep just so I can check it. So yeah, tomorrow I might be single, I guess. TLDR, my BF started acting strange after I talked to him about how much I hate cheating. Update, so I asked him before we went to sleep why he's acting weird. He said he's tired. I was contemplating if I should go through his phone, but curiosity was stronger than anything else in that moment. So I just checked his messages, and that was enough. He texted one of his buddies. I think XYZ, my name, knows about ABC, his female coworker's name. He told him I'm definitely suspecting something, and they both planned a whole damn story that he's going to tell me once I confront him. His buddy was supposed to back him up in his claims. My BF also said he already deleted all the pictures of him and ABC, so he's clean. Well, I guess he forgot about deleting that whole convo with his buddy. I feel sick. I didn't tell him I know when he was leaving my house in the morning. Don't know why. I don't know what to do. Do I tell him we're done and cut him off, or do I confront him in person after my trip? It looks like this guy is planning to cheat. Maybe he hasn't cheated yet, but he's prepared. What do people think? Comment 1. Guess your gut instinct could be true. I know this is an invasion of privacy, but I would try to check his phone if I were you, try to get some evidence. Flat out ask him. If he's defensive or blows you off, well, that's sus. Good luck and keep us updated. Just end it, he is cheating and is trying to hide it. Next time take pictures of the messages so you have proof. Cheaters are liars also. I would say I know about ABC and we are done. I would also say, so you and your fried diff don't have to worry about coming up with a story. Let's wait for OP's update. Story 3. Long-lasting emotional cheating. Me 31, and my husband, 42, married for 6 years now. I've been trusting to him blindly, although he spent unreasonably much time at work. For 3 years he's been working past midnight almost every day while having standard office 9 to 18 job. In 2020, I accidentally saw flirty texts from his female colleague on his phone. I confronted him, said that it was hurting me and I don't appreciate such a behavior. He apologized and said he would stop communicate with her. I believed him, but my confidence was shook. So a year later, I took his phone and read his chats to see that he was still messaging with her, sending hugs, kisses, flirting, and her sending him "I love you." I was devastated and said that I wanted a divorce, but again he was all apologizing and promising that it all didn't mean anything. He was just supporting her because she had been going through hard times in life and that she didn't mean anything to him, etc. He blocked her number in all messengers and swore that he loved me and would never hurt me like that again. So I believed him. Since then 2 years passed. My husband left that GD job. We've moved to another country together. But couple of days ago I overlooked pop-up on his phone with her name on it. So, yes, I dived in his phone again while he was in a shower and saw that they've been texting for half a year again, talking about their feelings and relationship in general. And he wrote her first. I'm so mad now and lost in my raging feelings. Like, yes, I don't have evidence that they've ever had sex, and they live now thousands of miles away from each other, but I feel betrayed. I was always loyal to him, waiting long hours for him to come home and spend some time with me, even though I felt lonely often. I thought then that he worked hard for family. I moved to another country because it's better for him and left all my friends behind. But he keeps spending his free time on her and investing emotionally in their relationship. Maybe there was more than that. Now I'm lost and don't understand. Am I overreacting and these are just texts, or am I terribly stupid to be with such person? Anyone can relate? What would you do? Maybe share your story how you dealt with emotional betrayal.
Comment 1. I would choose my own happiness at this point. You have given him chance after chance and he keeps going behind your back. It's time for him to realize you are done with his lies and secrets. Supporting her through her hard times, meanwhile making you miserable. Who is supporting you through these hard times? Definitely not him, as he's the one causing it. He is not interested at all in your feelings. You're not overreacting, your husband is a cheater. Contact her yourself and tell her who you are. The man in the story is terrible. Even after moving away, he continues to cheat on his wife. Do you have any advice for the op?
Story 4. Does my BF, male 24, deserve to forgive him? After I, female 23, broke up because he repeatedly got in 18-plus groups. We have been together for 3 years and are supposed to get married on Monday so we can go live abroad together. If not, we will have to live for 3 to 4 years apart. 2 years ago, while checking something on his phone, I opened Telegram and saw a Plus 18 group with local girl leaked nudes and celebrities. I was shocked. He told me a friend got him in, and he was just curious. I told him I absolutely hate this and asked him not to do it again, and I left the group. 3-4 times I caught him in that group, broke up for 1 day, and to get me back he swore not to go in again. Yesterday, 3 days before signing the marriage papers, he had gotten into that group again. As soon as I saw the name pop up on Telegram, I started shaking and got my bag to leave immediately. He made a scene and cried, telling me he can't live without me and that he is sorry for everything. He had gotten in 3 days ago and never opened the chat since then. He first lied and told me he found the link of the group on Google, but I had searched it myself and I knew that was a lie. He then accepted he had found it on our chat. It had been there for 2 years and he had access to it. Swore that he didn't remember why he got in, but he was just looking for something, and when he didn't find it he just closed the app and left the group there for 3 days. I can't believe any of that. He knew I would break up with him if he joined that group again, and he still did it. He disrespected me in every way possible. He also accepted that when he used to join before, he would jerk off to some of them, but not anymore. He has no sexual attraction to other women, and he only loves me. I feel disgusted by looking at him and remembering all the lies he has told. Yes, he has died before for some other things. He didn't care about us when he decided to join that group. He didn't care about me finding out since he forgot leaving the GR. If I hadn't seen it before, he would have just left the group and deleted the proof. I would have never found out. He keeps begging so much and crying, and honestly, I've never seen him this bad. I know he loves me to death and he feels guilty for everything, but I can't forgive him. It's really hard to get the image of him being a sexual maniac lurking into leaked without consent local girls online. I'm okay with porn, but to get into a group like that is way more disgusting. I don't even know if I love him anymore. It's like I'm stone cold and am the most loving, caring person you can find. He wants a second chance and he will make me believe again and never disappoint me. Am I making it a big deal? Does he really deserve a second chance? Should I just marry since it is a bit late to change my mind and give him foreign residency and break up abroad? Should I go alone and if everything goes right, he will join me 3 years later? Or should I just drop everything and start fresh over there? To Dr. Boyfriend of 3 years, marrying on Monday, got into Plus 18 groups after breaking up before for the same reason and now wants another chance. Men are often extremely attracted to attractive images online. They almost couldn't resist their curiosity. That proves he's a normal man, at least physiologically. However, watching the video doesn't mean they're having an affair or don't love you, it's simply that he's curious. What you need to do is understand and confide. Don't let that curiosity turn into action, and he will go out to find another partner. Today's story will stop here. Thank you everyone for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to Cheating Stories 911 for daily updates.